Am I the a-hole for not wanting to invite my best friend on my beach trip? Me and my boyfriend of over a year have been planning a beach trip with our immediate friend group for about 5 months now. My best friend is not a part of this group, but she asked a week or two ago if she could come. I told her I would have to let her know because I wasn't sure how much space we had. She has always been really rude to my boyfriend and possessive over me, like she actively gets upset and tries to separate me from my friends. She's always telling me how much she doesn't like my boyfriend, and she's always actively saying mean things to him when she sees him in person. It doesn't make any sense because he's a really nice person and he's really good for me. I've tried to brush it off for a while because I understand she doesn't have many close friends and it's probably hard for her to share my attention. But it's getting harder and harder to look past it. I had my graduation party about a week ago. She forgot about it, even though I had told her about it more than a month beforehand and mentioned it multiple times that week. She came late and showed up high and again was really rude to my boyfriend the entire time. She then got mad at me for only inviting her to one time section of the party. I had the party split into 2 sections to keep things covered safe. I tried to explain to her that I was uncomfortable having that many people at my house at once, but she just kept bringing it up and trying to make me feel bad, and eventually I ended up having an anxiety attack and I had to sit outside with my boyfriend for about an hour while he comforted me. She asked me again the other day if she could come to the beach. I didn't want to lie to her, so I told her she could not come because I don't want her arguing with my boyfriend the entire time and we genuinely do not have room for her. She got mad at me again and told me that I'm giving her fear of missing out, but she is not a part of this friend group and she's mean to the people in it. So I don't know what to do. Am I the a-hole for this? You're not the a-hole, but why are you friends with her? That's my question. The best friend sounds awful. You're not the a-hole. Your best friend is just manipulative, as said that she always try to separate you from your friends. Plus you even reminded beforehand on the graduation party and she still complains. You are definitely you're not the a-hole. You're not the a-hole, but can you sit her down and have a heart to heart? If she's your best friend and willing to work on it, wouldn't it be nice if you included her at times? Not this time, but other. Talk to her and tell her what you need from her. Assure her that you value her and the friendship. I just feel like if I tried to do that she would blame everything on me. Well, don't let her. It's hard to blame something on someone when you don't accuse her of stuff like I need you to be nice to BF, or we all can't hang out, or you ask her what is going on, or does she have valid concerns? Have you neglected the friendship because of the boyfriend? She also can't blame you when you reassure her of your feelings for her and the friendship. This girl doesn't even really sound like a friend, let alone best friend. You're not the a-hole and maybe reevaluate if you want to keep this person in your life. Have a great beach trip. Out her unnecessary drama. You're not the a-hole. It sounds like a toxic friendship to me. Do you genuinely still enjoy hanging out interacting with her, or do you just feel like you have to keep the friendship going because you've known each other for so long? I don't really enjoy hanging out with her anymore, but her family is like a second family to me, if that makes sense, and I don't want them to resent me. I also know she struggles a lot with mental health, and I don't want her to be struggling even more if I cut ties with her. OP, you have a lot more of a heart than can be expected. Struggling with mental health may make someone act wrong, but it does not give them the right to be this horrible to you without any explanation or reason. I understand that this is difficult, as it may be for her, but that does not excuse her behavior. I said it in my original comment on your post, but I think it's even more important here. Confront her about this directly. If you think she is being genuine, give her a chance to change and prove that this is not who she is. And if you smell the slightest hint of BS, let go. It may not be easy for either of you, but it will save you a lot of pain in the future. My god. This person sounds horrible. I would say confront her about this directly. If she cannot accept that there are others in your life and thinks you should let someone else go for her, then I would say let her go and don't look back. People like this can and will do anything to get the spot they think they should. You're not the a-hole. Also, enjoy your trip, and don't let this ruin it. If it ends up separating you from this person, they aren't worth it, and don't seem like they really care about you. Just the status or something as your friend. You're not the a-hole. And why are you still friends with this person? Sometimes, graduation is a good time to leave some childhood relationships behind when you are going separate ways in life. You're not the a-hole. Like you said, she's not part of the friend group and she's actively rude to the people there. You'd be an R if you did invite her to ruin the weekend for everyone else. Also, is she really a good friend? She doesn't really sound like one. Please subscribe.